welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with us as well, the Book of Basketball author, Bill Simmons. Bill, great to see you.
It's great to be here. Nobody is more impressed than my 11-year-old son, who can't believe that he's playing a video game and gets to hear my voice. When he hears my voice just yelling at him, normally, now he gets to break down basketball.
But it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, he likes it. Yeah.
You look at the Rockets, they can't panic, but after losing the first two on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this third game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They'd get a huge boost going forward. Fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
Here are the starters from Montreal. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's the Cobra. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Kyle Lowry, an all-star, year after year. But Bill, his playoff performance historically a little bit more uneven.
And the best thing that happened to him was LeBron leaving the East. And then all of a sudden, that narrative changes, and he makes the finals, and he had some moments. And I think there was a little turnaround for him in the Milwaukee Bucks series last year where there was a fearlessness that he was able to recapture and play with like he would in the regular season. There was a tentative nature to him sometimes in some of these playoff games. In that Bucks series, I felt like 2 times.
Well, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Booker outside. Plenty of space. Chalk up 2 there. The Cobra's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Lowry. Fernando, the pass to Lowry. To the wing right side. Fernando can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The Cobra, good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker against Thompson. Over Porter. And the shot is long.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Passes to Bridges. Here's Fernando. Back to Bridges. Thompson looking for an opening. On the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on him at all times.
The first one falls. The Rockets perpetually knocking on the door. At what point, though, Bill, do you think their window will close?
I think that point happened in May of 2019. I think they had 2 years to win the title where everything was lined up for them. 2018, they're up 3-2 against the Warriors. The Warriors are tired. They seem like they're fading. They can't close. I think the key for them is the difference between being a regular season team and a playoff team. They're a great regular season team, but the playoffs every year become more and more complicated, smarter, more. You got to come up with a plan C, a plan D, a plan E as the series goes along. And their plan A is kind of what they ride with. They get tight, the crowd gets tight, they slow down. What's your plan B? And they haven't been able to figure that out.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 10 beyond the arc. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And it's 13 points for the Cobra.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
It's stolen. The three. And another three for Montreal.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 10-point game. Kicks to Thompson. Let's go. Gets a very good look and converts.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute. He was pretty upbeat when we spoke, especially considering his team is down 2 games in the finals. He explained his demeanor, saying everyone expected them to hold serve in their building. We feel we can do the same. We have to take 3 here at home, and then we'll be 1 game away from the NBA title when we go back to their arena. Well, confidence is not lacking on this sideline, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is a real deal.
Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the Ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some things. Like the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should be?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So
No.
what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read.
In the
That's what I
Globe.
wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Pass to the Cobra. Uncovered. Fernando pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Cobra passes to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Here's Giannis. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 7. Here's Giannis. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Montreal making a change here. Walker's checked in. Here's the Cobra. 18 points for him. Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16-seed no conference playoff format years ago. I think they were really worried about the travel though. And they've looked at it and they've really studied it and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1 and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff. And it's a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. I wish they did it. I don't like the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West, which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences, and I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Yeah.
And Teague is a little reserved, but he's a natural leader, a guy who commands respect, I think, on both ends of the floor.
Outside, Walker. Here's the Cobra. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. The Cobra's got 24.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Outside, Walker. Again, Montreal scores.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Teague for three. Cans it from downtown. Teague's got 6 points.
Yeah, and that creativity, Kevin, is something you got to respect in Teague's game. I mean, he's very good at utilizing the pick and roll.
Here's the pass to the Cobra. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From downtown, the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Trains the three-pointer. He's got 29 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end.
For me, the G League is the key to all this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go to the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the work.
G League was having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with streaming services. Just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Rockets trail by 7. It's stolen. Now Montreal moving it up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Montreal.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Here's Monroe. No good, unable to end this run.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The Cobra, good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 11-point game. And at one point, seems like ISO basketball was falling out of favor, Bill, but the Rockets have made a cornerstone of their success, that very thing.
True. For the regular season. And
right,
for the
and then
early
it changes,
rounds.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it do wonder if it's like the run and shoot with football, where it's this.
You don't trust it, maybe? You don't trust it?
Yeah, it's for the regular season. You're playing a team once. They don't have time to scout it for a bunch of weeks. But, you know, when you get to the playoffs and you're playing the same team 7 times.
Scouting gets better.
Yeah, and players, you just played it 2 nights ago. You did play against the same offense. You pick up little tricks. And I really wonder if you can win 4 straight rounds doing it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's the Cobra. It's good from long range. The Cobra's got 34 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Montreal shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Rockets trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hero, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounded. So they look strong here in the early going.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Monroe. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Montreal with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And we're back with you as these 2 teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So for Montreal, Carter, he's checked in for Drummond. Booker comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's the Cobra in for George Hill. Walker the pass to Carter. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall is the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of $180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap week to pay $50 million a year for somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where if he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120, how are you going to put a good team around?
You can't maneuver.
You can't. No. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not prohibitive.
A percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figure is 32. Even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
We've got Hero. Also Teague out there. Monroe is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Korkmaz.
Get there, get there.
Outside Teague. And it's sent back by Carter. And he's able to get it back. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Teague. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Hero. Rejected by Walker, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Houston making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Thompson comes in for Korkmaz. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Teague.
Play Thompson. Kyle Lowry.
Bridges dishes to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monroe, no good. And here's Montreal. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Bill, if you're building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young enough
25
and-
this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles. And the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I pick.
Hero, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's the Cobra. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Floats one up. Rejected by Walker. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Drummond's checked in for Montreal.
Substitution on the
Here is Lowry. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter.
Here's the Cobra. Drummond with it. Bridges covering. Booker with no one around. It's hauled in by Hero.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Rockets. They get a hand on it. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Here's Giannis. 15 points in the game. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Montreal calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be.
And Montreal making a change here. Hills. And the Rockets with possession here. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Lowry can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. No good. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's the Cobra. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Antetokounmpo against Drummond. Lowry for three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Antetokounmpo against Drummond. To end the run. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker finds Walker. Now here's Drummond. Shoots over Bridges. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Walker. And that's now 7 points for Andre Drummond. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thompson for three. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Korkmaz checked in for Houston. Teague comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Montreal making a change here as well. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Walker. Here's Teague. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Thompson. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Pass to Fernando. Clock at 6. Another miss by Houston.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And Drummond throws it down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Bill, we so appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with us. Always feels like there's so much more to talk about, which means we got to get you back here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Teague with the ball. Misses from short range.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Monroe's checked in for Houston. And so it's Montreal holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Well, for Montreal, they came in with a 2-0 lead in the series, hoping to extend the shutout to 3-0 tonight. And judging from their dominant play in the first half, they look like a true champion in the making. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
They relied way too heavily on three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. but they still settle for the outside shot. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Now here is Lowry, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for Montreal, we've got the Cobra. Big Dog is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Booker in at the 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Bridges. He's covered by Shamet. 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. Out to Kumbo, trying to free himself up. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Bridges. And so it's Montreal now. Carter on the wing. Walker finds Carter. Now Booker. And Thompson sends it back. Bridges with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with is really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the second free throw, good. Here's the Cobra. Non-stop scoring machine here. 90 seconds now into the second half. Now the pass to Carter. And the rejection by Giannis.
That's his first personal foul.
Doubled by Bridges to the inside. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lowry. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Montreal. Walker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Ball's knocked loose. Giannis passes to Lowry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. And here's Montreal. Pass to Shamet. Here's the Cobra, defended by Bridges. Carter makes it off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And there's the feed to Lowry. Now Montreal moving it up. Walker with a clean look. Again, Montreal scores.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's the 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Giannis throws it down.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Passes it to the Cobra. Carter right side. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Here's the Cobra. Traps in the tray. The Cobra's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lowry kicks to Bridges. Pass to Fernando. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's the Cobra. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Down low. And that one's good. Shamet.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Rockets. This one for three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 13 rebounds in the game.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Heroes checked in for Houston.
Tyler Hero.
Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his fourth. Here's the Cobra. Goes up the baseline. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Goes up to the stripe. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Booker outside. Outside, Walker. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's the Cobra. No good off the back of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Fernando. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Montreal calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's the Cobra. Non-stop scoring machine here. They get it back. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 11 points.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And here's Booker. 11 points in the game. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Monroe. The pass to Shamet. Goes up again. Good on the bucket. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there. They're letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
Korkmaz kicks to Monroe. The shot from the low post is good.
Man, I love how intense Monroe is in the paint. If he has the ball close to the bucket, he's thinking about scoring every time, which is how you should think when you're inside.
Who's got Booker?
Booker the pass to Carter. Here's the Cobra. While recovering. Here's Shamet. Walker. Great positioning on the putback. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Hero. Passes it to Monroe. It's tipped. Now Montreal moving it up. outside Lowry. And the three off target. And here's Montreal. Floats it up for Walker. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Hero passes to Korkmaz. And Monroe kicks to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hero. Houston needs to get a shot. Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by Montreal.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Feeds it to Monroe.
And when Monroe has the ball, he's a real handful. I mean, he's skilled at drawing contact on the shots, and he's a good passer.
What do you guys think so far? And here are the Rockets now. And it's sent back by Carter. Now Montreal moving it up. Hill leading the charge for 3. Booker, good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 14 points for Devin Booker.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's Teague, and it's good, 2 points. Teague's got 12.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Booker outside. And the pass to the Cobra. Shoots it up. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for Houston. Pulls up for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Korkmaz has got himself on the board with 3 there.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Montreal calls timeout. Montreal making a change here. Now Antetokounmpo. Teague out there with Hero. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Korkmaz at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Outside Hill. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
6 to shoot. In the corner, Shamet with it. Launches a 3. Hill, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Hero passes to Giannis. Here's Fernando. Poked loose.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now, here's Shamet, covered by Giannis. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Teague can't hit. And so it's Montreal now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Teague on the double team. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Drummond. And Hill has it in the corner. Kicks to Walker. Here's the Cobra. Three-pointer. And another three for Montreal.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Teague. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to end the drought. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is driving. He's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Pass to Shamet. And another three for Montreal.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Korkmaz. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
The Cobra passes to Shamet. Here's Drummond. Here's the Cobra. No good with the triple. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and it's off from three-point range. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Montreal. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here's Shamet. D right on him. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Here's what Montreal's going with right now. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Booker in for Hill. Booker the pass to Walker. Over to the left wing. The shot comes out. The Rockets go the other way with it. Giannis kicks to Corbin. Drummond working against Monroe. To the right side. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's tipped. Here's the Cobra. Lowry covering. Count it.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here's Houston now. Giannis outside. Another miss by Houston. Now Montreal moving it up. And a wide open look for Porter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Giannis with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Booker outside. Passes it to the Cobra. A three ball. And another one. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now
on another level.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Outside Porter. Here's the Cobra. And good, he hits it again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Antetokounmpo finds Lowry. Looking to end his cold spell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Booker. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Korver. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Cephalosha's running outside for Lowry. All alone. It's rebounded by Montreal. Drummond's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Carter, he's checked in for Montreal. And here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
Carter, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Giannis against Drummond. The feed to Cephalosha. And he banks in the layup. Cephalosha's got his first 2 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The pass to Drummond. Porter looking it over. Releases. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now Lowry. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Korver against Booker. Pass to Drummond. Second chance shot. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Another steal. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
The Cobra. Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Poitras, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Montreal, Walker comes in for Wendell Carter. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Porter. Here's the Cobra. Good, another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. from the low block. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's Montreal. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Outside Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Houston. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
1:31 left in the fourth. Will it go? Trying to get open is Monroe. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Montreal.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Cobra.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
The 3. Again, what an avalanche!
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Looking to get back on track here. Lowry kicks to Cephalosha. Drills it from outside.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
For the 3. No good that time. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cephalosha. An easy 2 points on the layup.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They get it back. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
So we see Montreal get the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.